Welcome back, friends, and thank you for joining me on day 15 and final lesson with Peak Flicks. Today you will need your Bizarre Animals book, sticky notes, and a pencil. Our objective for today is that we will demonstrate our understanding of a nonfiction text by reading and summarizing bizarre animals while annotating the central idea of the text and/or sections. Today we're going to wrap up our learning by summarizing all the information that we have gathered. We're going to use our own words to talk about the most important things that we have read and learned, and we're going to talk about what the text was mostly about. You could choose to write about the whole book or about certain pages. Here are two anchor charts to help us determine what is a summary. Make sure to use your own words to show understanding of the meaning of the text. Use keywords from the text showing that you understand the subject and the context, and use sentences to explain each of those subsections or give examples of the important ideas. When we're annotating our summaries, you may first write the main idea sentence, then identify the text that we've read, the verb, what action does the book complete to help you summarize. You may talk about the specific topic and the big idea or ideas. And lastly, you want to give 2 to 3 supporting details. Before you get started, I wanted to show you an example of my summary about the entire book. Here are some sentence starters to help us get started and include some supporting details. To summarize, Bizarre Animals, written by Timothy J. Bradley, teaches how diverse animals are. For example, that not all mammals have the same physical or behavioral adaptations, such as the platypus. Lastly, this book pays close attention to unfamiliar animals that are special in their own ways. I've used words like to summarize, for example, and lastly, to give a closing statement and summary about what I've learned in this entire book. You may choose to do the same about certain pages, certain topics, or specific animals. So while you're reading, write about 3 sentences summarizing what each section, topic, or book is about. So now it's your turn. Read or reread Bizarre Animals. And on a sticky note, summarize the text or subtopics using your own words. And remember to reflect on your reading stamina and behaviors, and to complete today's exit ticket. Get started. And now let's move on to our writing workshop. Today you will need your writer's notebook, pencil, and your Bizarre Animals book. Our objectives for writing is that we will publish our nonfiction writing by writing a final and corrected copy of our animal signs and getting it ready to present to an audience. When we publish, we're giving our paper their finishing touches. You can add illustrations, make a cover, and even type up your own writing to make it eye-catching for your audience. Make sure that it's in your best handwriting. Or, if you choose to write it online, that you present the material in an organized and clear manner. Here are some guiding questions to help you as you publish your pieces. Is my writing neat? Did I take my time? Are my illustrations neat, detailed, and colorful? Am I ready to present my writing to an audience? And for decorative purposes, you may change the way that your writing is presented by changing the handwriting, the word process, the white spaces in between, or the visuals. All of these will make the writing more attractive to your reader. Here is my final and corrected copy of the platypus animal sign. You can see that I no longer have my revisions and edits. I've also included some illustrations, such as these diagrams, to give the reader more information about the life cycle. And lastly, I've added one last meaningful sentence at the very end. The platypus is certainly not a joke, as many scientists first believed, but rather a real marvel. I thought this was a good way to finalize my piece, publish, and present it to my audience. So now it's your turn. Publish final copies of your animal signs. You may use the guiding questions to help you as you go along, and add decorative details to showcase your work. Don't forget, you may also publish your zoo map and your brochure. Anything that you're writing and presenting to an audience should be edited, revised, and lastly, published. And one last time, remember to reread edit and revise your writing, and to complete today's exit ticket.